and your son's son. Look at verse 9. I'm going to be going back. This is serious stuff. Only take heed to yourself. Talk about yourself, myself, me. Take heed and keep your soul diligently. Lest you forget the things with your eyes. See, that your eyes have seen. Lest you depart from your heart all the days of your life. But teach them to your sons and your son's son, especially the day that thou stoodest before Elohim in Horeb. When thou Elohim said unto me, gather me the people together, and I will make them hear my words, that they may learn to fear me all the days that they shall live upon the earth, and that they may teach their children. And that day was before the Mount Sinai, before they got the 10 Commandments from Yah. Yah spoke to them. Yahuwah spoke to them personally. Spoke out of his mouth. Yahuwah did. Verse 11. And you came near and stood under the mountain, and the mountain burned with fire unto the midst of Samarim, darkness, clouds of thick darkness. And Elohim stood, and Elohim spoke unto you out of the midst of the fire. You heard the voice of the words, but saw no similitude. Or you heard the voice. Similitude, you ain't seen no picture. You have not seen y'all. And you declared to you, and he declared to you his covenant, which he commanded you to perform, even 10 commandments, and he wrote them upon 2 tablets of stone. Remember the commandments I'm talking about. Verse 14, and Elohim commanded me at the time to teach you statutes and judgments, that you might do them in the land whether you go over to possess it. Take you therefore good heed unto yourself, for you saw no man of similitude. You say you saw no man of similitude. You see no image, no similitude, nothing on that day that Elohim spoke unto you in Horeb, out of the midst of the fire. Out of the midst of the fire. Verse 16. Lest you corrupt yourself. He's talking to Moses. Musa talking to you. Lest you corrupt yourself. Lest you corrupt yourself and make you a graven image, the similitude of any figure. The similitude of any figure. The likeness of male or female. First one, male or female. The likeness of any beast that is on the earth. The likeness of any winged fowl that flies in the air. The likeness of anything that creeps on the ground. The likeness of any fish that is in the water beneath the earth. At least thou lift up your eyes unto the Samarim, and when thou seest the sun and the moon and the stars, even all the hosts of the Samarim, the hosts of the Samarim, talking about the Malachis, they that serve them, which Elohim Yah had divided unto all nations under the whole Samarim. But Elohim has taken you and brought you forth out of the iron furnace, even out of Mesrim, to be unto him a people of inheritance, as you are this day. Furthermore, Elohim was angry with me for your sake, and swore that I should not go over Jordan, and that I should not go into that good land which Elohim Yah has given you for inheritance. But I must die in this land. I must not go over Jordan, but you shall go over and possess the good land. Take heed to yourself, lest you forget not the covenant of Elohim Yah, which he hath made with you, and you make you a graven image, or the likeness of anything which Elohim Yah hath forbidden you. For Elohim Yah is a consuming fire, even a jealous Yah. All right? Stop right there. I want to share about that. When Yah spoke to him about the law, statute, commandments, and judgment, about the graven images. We're going to speak about graven images. Graven images is anything that takes the place of Yah. We already know Yah is a rock. You must worship Yah in a rock and a mock, spirit of truth. When he says similitude, Yah is a rock. Yah is a spirit. You cannot see a spirit. Just like the wind in the air, when you see the wind blowing the trees and stuff, and you feel the wind blowing on your face, you feel the wind blowing like the day that's cool and it's cold, the wind blowing. Do you see the wind? You don't see no wind. Unless you see the trees wind back and forth. The ground, the grass, the flowers and the pebbles, and the leaves coming off the pebbles and all that stuff. You see it carried away, the chaff carried away, the wind carrying the chaff away. That's when you see the wind when the dust flowing up in there, the dust kicking, flowing, that's when you see the wind. Same with the Ruach Kadesh of Yahuwah. You don't see it unless he manifests himself into a fire by night or a cloud by day, like he did it with the burning bush for Musa. And Yahuwah spoke out of the burning bush. You know, like he said about about Horab, when he spoke out of the fire to the people, out of the fire. That is a manifestation. That's not a substitute. So we talk about graven images. Anything that takes the place of Yahuwah. That's one of your first commandments. Anything right there. Let's go to Deuteronomy 28. I really want to start talking a little bit about curses. We're going to talk about this. We're going to be more blessed people of Yahweh. Deuteronomy chapter 28. We'll go 50. I'm going to go to 50, but you get a chance. I want everybody to read the whole chapter of Deuteronomy. There is blessings, but I want you, don't really look at the blessings. You're blessed because of Yahusha. I want you to look at curses. I want your mind to stay on the curses. From now on until you die. All right? Because if your mind stays on the curses, that means you're going to try to do right. Keep it right. Do right. Want to do right. Walk right. Talk right. Speak right. Live right. Because, hey, curses are damnation. All right. That's what Elder King talking about. Okay, 51. And he shall eat the fruit of thy cattle. Now I'm going to go a little bit. I'm sorry. Thank you, sir. All right, thank you, Husha. Verse 13.
That was blessed.
Thank you, sir. That's why I love my brothers. Thank you. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Elohim your Yah, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command you this day, that all these curses shall come upon you and overtake you. Curses come upon you, overtaking you. Curses shall be in your city. Curses shall be in your field. Curses shall be in your basket and your store. Curses shall be in your fruit of your body. Fruit of your body. Remember that. Fruit of your body. Fruit of your land. Increase of your kind. Flocks of your sheep. Curse shall be when you thou comest in. And when your curses shall thou be when thou goes out. When you come in and you going, curses be. No matter where you're going, know where you're going at, going in and going out. You might be running from it. You might run into it or what? There's going to be curses to it. A lot of people try to flee from it. You know, you're talking about flattering their lips and everything and all that, and trying to wait, and then try to run. We can say about Naomi's husband. That time they was getting cursed. She was running, they ran to Moab and got even more cursed because it was in a cursed situation already. If you're being cursed, you might run from it, or you try to run in another way, you're going to be cursed. If you're cursed, you're cursed. You can't escape it. I lost place. Down straight still. Cursed shall thou be. Okay, verse 20. And Elohim shall send you a cursing day. Elohim shall send you a cursing, vexation, and a rebuke, and all that y'all set his hands unto for you to do, until y'all be destroyed, and to thou perish quickly, because thou wickedness, and thou doing where thou hast forsaken me. Look at verse 20. We talking about curses, man. We talking about the vexation. Vexation is, man, it's like a thorn in your side, vexing you. It's like when you grieve the rock a dish, when you grieve it, and you know it's wrong, and you know, and y'all telling you to do right, and you kept on doing wrong, and you know what I'm saying, and it's just stirring you up. Vexation. That's what y'all have said. I rebuke. And all that y'all set thy hands unto for y'all to do, and now be destroyed. The Lord and the Elohim shall make the pestilence cleave unto you. Pestilence. Pestilence. Diseases unto him and consume you from off the land where that goes to possess it. Where you go, what land that you possess, where your desires, what you're trying to do in your life. We all got our agendas. And when you ain't of Yahuwah, pestilence. You might think you might doing something going somewhere else, but you got disease on you. They're sick. Elohim shall smite you with a consumption, and with a fever, and with the inflammation, and with the extreme burning, and with the sword, with blasting, with mildew. They shall pursue you until you perish. And your heavens that are over you, your head shall be brass, and the earth under you shall be as iron. Brass, iron, brass. You praying, you can't get nothing up here. It's bouncing back. Every time you looking up to Yahuwah and crying out to Yahuwah, it's brass there like nobody ain't hearing you. You know, you're looking for jobs. You're looking for a handout. Ain't nobody hearing you. You try to dig for water, iron. You try to look for silver, gold, digging. You try to find a way to make some money, iron. Nothing prospering. Nothing. Elohim shall make the rains of the land powder and dust. From the Sharim shall it come down upon you until you will be destroyed. Elohim shall cause you to be spent before your enemies. Thou shalt go one way against them, and 7 ways stay before them. They'll remove unto all the kingdom of the earth, your enemies. 7 ways, enemies. You ain't got nobody like you. Every time you got somebody fight against you, 7 ways. You know, and you trying to do right. You trying to do the best you can, but always somebody is taking you out. Enemies. And your carcass shall be meat of all the fowls of the air, and to the beasts of the earth. And no man shall fray them away. No man shall help you fray them away. And they shall smite you with the botch of Mizraim, and with the emeroids, and with the scabs, and with the itch, without the cannons, and whereof thou canst not be healed. You got diseases now where you cannot be healed. Sores. And one of them, you already know, is diabetes, cancer, heart disease. There's other diseases out there that cannot be healed. I was watching a little bit what Sister Sue put. Herpes, there you go. AIDS. But one of the things she was talking about, the diabetes, the doctor's not trying to heal you. They ain't got no healing. They give you a reprimand to do something else to ease the diabetes what you got, to get you into the state to have diabetes. I just understand that. They ain't trying to help you get rid of diabetes, but they help you to cope with the diabetes as you get farther into the diabetes.
Basically on hospice.
That's what you is. Waiting for you to die. That's a good one, sir. That's a good one. Hey, that's a good one. I like that. But when I was watching a little bit of the video, the dude even said that when he went to seek the help, they said we can help you cope with it. They don't give you nothing to get rid of it. These are the people that you going for medicine and everything else, doctors and everything, that say they got all the knowledge and went out of schools for 8 to 10 to 12 years. They're studying. They're going to help you cope with diabetes. That's what Yahuwah is telling you. Yahuwah is telling you right there that you cannot be healed. Verse 28, and I shall smite you with madness and blindness and astonished of the heart. Madness. You don't lost your mind. Blindness, so you can't see no more. And astonished, you just astonish your heart and you're overwhelmed. And that's where they get. They fret, faint, astonished. This is what curses do. This is what happens when you're disobedient to Yah. This is what happens when you don't stay with the whole law, statute, commandments, judgments, and precepts of Yahuwah. That's why he's trying to tell you. That's why we're going to stick with this a little bit. Y'all might get tired of me. I'm letting you know right now, TV land, and my brothers and sisters right now, we're going to be speaking this a lot. To keep it in our heads. Even though we know we're keeping the law, statute, commandments, judgments, and precepts in this house. We already know we're doing the best we can. But we're going to rehearse it so we'll be able to tell them out there. You're going to ask them, why? I'm doing all I can, but I can never get things right. Are you keeping the Shabbat? I don't have to give you Shabbat. You just shake your head. That's the reason why. You know what I'm saying? You wearing the skirts up to here. You know what I'm saying? Showing everything. You know what I'm saying? You wearing too much makeup and looking out like that. You know what I'm saying? Sleep with everybody. Stuff like that. You're not faithful. You're not reading. You're not studying. You're not even giving to Yahuwah. Yahuwah is a king. He's our Yah. He could tell we had to give to him. You give him your earnings, but most of all, you give your soul to Yahuwah. You know that you sanctify him. He created you in his own image. He made you a living soul, and you can't give 1 hour, 2 hours to Yahuwah. You think that's too much? Think it's too much. That's why these curses are happening. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. We went back to that. Let's go to, people say, well, that's not so. And I'm going to show you how Yah gets you through your curses and stuff. And how he does it. Brother Fabian, you touched on a little bit. Let's go to Job chapter 1. I'm going to show how this stuff entered into your soul. Job chapter 1. For disobedient people, for disobedient children. Now, if you're not born again of the water and the Spirit, you are his already. You're doing what Satan do what you want, and he do what you anyway. You are his possession. But like my sister Belicha and the children, and everybody else in this house, we are not Satan's. We are of our fathers. Our names are written in the Lamb Book of Life. So what Satan wants to do, he wants to take us out of the Lamb Book of Life. But see, Yah, he uses Satan. Yes. To use it as like a rod, like a switch, like a belt. He uses him so when we get out of line, he used that to correct us so we'll fall back in line. Now, you get reprobate where you can't do nothing no more with you, and you're too far out there, then he'll let you have it. You let Satan have it. And then when you come to the day of judgment, then you start looking for it. He said, my name was written in the Lamb Book of Life. And you looked at it and he said, I don't see your name's been blotted out. He can blot your name out. Take your name out the kingdom. You're on Job chapter 1. I'm going to show you what the Melachim is there for. This is the evil one. The evil Melachim. The one that's going to chastise you. The one that's going to curse you. The one that's going to put diseases on you. The one that's going to mess with your children. The one that's going to take your land. The one that's going to take your car. The one that's going to destroy all your wealth. But he can't take your soul unless y'all tell him to. So when you get the curses on you, you want to know who's messing with you? This is the dude who's messing with you right here. Let's read. Verse 8. And Elohim said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job? We already know Job was righteous. I'm just using Job for example. Okay? That there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and an upright man, one that fears Yah and eschews evil. Then Satan answered Elohim and said, Do Job fear Yah for not? Has not thou made a hedge about him, about his house, about all that he hath on every side? Thou hast blessed the work of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land. But put thy hand now and touch all that he hath, and he will curse you to the face. Here you go. Verse 10. This is what y'all have. When y'all born in Yahuwah, y'all children in Yahuwah, this is what you got. As thou have made a hedge about him, y'all got a hedge over y'all right now. Yahuwah is y'all hedge. Okay? But look what Satan says. Take your hands off him and see what he do. He will curse you to the ground. Now even Job was getting tested, but y'all was using Satan as he used Satan on us. We get out of hand, y'all will take the hedge off of us. Then what he was talking about, the wealth. Y'all done blessed you. He said, didn't you bless your his hands? Y'all blessed Job's hands. So y'all blesses our hands too. We got nice houses. 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom house, 2 baths. Nice cars. Kids dressing nice. Paycheck. Kids eating nice. Eating good. 3 meals a day. Great school. No cars not broken down. Got money in the bank. Great. Now we don't want to go to Shabbat service no more. Kids acting up. Don't want to go to church, so we say, nah, just stay home. Not faithful no more. Now we're doing all things, hanging with the wrong people now. Going to the malls and going shopping and hanging out with friends now that don't even believe y'all. Cursing up a storm. And they know they cursing up a storm against y'all and you not even saying nothing about it and stuff and doing all kind of things. Then y'all start taking the hedge off. Then things start happening to your kids. You get in an accident with your car. Everybody's safe. Car towed. Warning. Alright? Since your car got towed up, missed a couple days of work, time to lay down, time to lay off little people. Now they lay you off. You're making a $25 an hour job. And they laid you off now because the company's going down now. Now the company's going bankrupt. You didn't know about it. And this stuff just happened. Now, you done lost your job. Now you got your mortgage to pay. Couple car payments to pay. Now you got to start saving money now to pay some bills and try to consolidate your money. Alright? Can't find a job like you used to get. Now you back a couple payments on your house payment. Now about to take your house. Now you wondering what's going on. Now you trying to analyze what's going on. Now you crying out. You missed out like, oh, don't miss a couple days of church here, there. Ain't been praying like we should have been praying. Stuff like that. Curses. Why? Satan came in there and started destroying some things. Y'all let the hedge up a little bit. Before you had a hedge, you were protected. You were getting blessed. But now the curses. Curses come from not being obedient to the law, statutes, commandments, judgments, precepts of Yah. That's where the curses come from. But how y'all use it? You use the evil Melechis on it. Brother Faber spoke about it. Now I'm speaking about it again now. How you going to use it against the ones of your children. He don't care about y'all out there, TV land or the world. If you ain't born of y'all, do what you want to do. We talk about us, his children. He loves us. That he will correct us. He will chastise us. And use the Melechis, the evil Melechis to do it. To warn us. He told us don't forget. He told Yesarel, don't forget. Don't add to the word, or don't take to the word. You know what I'm saying? Remember all of that word. He said, remember what I told you in the Mount Horeb. Remember when I spoke out of the fire. What I said. Remember what my servant Mushadon said. Remember when I bring the 10 Commands to you and brought them down. He said, if you forget these things will happen. So I'm sharing with us, my brothers and sisters, That's why Abba has some rules. We got to obey them. If we don't obey them, guess what happens? We're going to keep on talking about this. I'm just preparing y'all. To let y'all know that we're going to keep our eyes focused on y'all. We ain't going to be slipping. Because y'all is blessing y'all. I'm watching Ellie King, Ellie Ismail, Brother Fabian. Y'all blessing y'all. Straight blessing. Sister Felicia, you coming. You're straight blessing you. You're going to be blessing your socks off so much, you're going to be tripping. Sister Sue, same thing. Blessing you so much. Man, I know he blessed you already, Sister Sue. With your new cowboy boots and stuff like that. Just joking with you. Cowboy boots and new tires on the car and everything. And when you slipped off the ice and stuff, it caught you before you got in an accident. You know, just joking, Sister Sue. Just joking. Telling you. Get offline. He will tear you up. I know he tears my butt up every time. Let me get offline again one more time. I know what he's going to do to me. And I'm not getting offline. I remember I got offline the first time, man. He straight tore me up. And then when he finished touring me up, he says, I forgive you, son. It's time to go. But think about it. I didn't have to go through all that if I would stay obedient. I said, I got off a little bit. I didn't get off a lot. I said, I just got off a little teeny bit. Trying to do my own thing. I was doing right, but trying to do my own thing this way. He didn't call for that. He let the Melachie get in there. The evil Melachie. Started tearing some things up. And when he started tearing some things up, I had to start praying. What's going on? And y'all told me, that's going on, that's going on, that's going on. Get it right. That's called repentance. Start getting it right. It ain't going to change that quick. It's going to work around. Then he brings you up. And you start growing. But I'm trying to tell you that as what happened with Job, I'm using Job as an example. Job was righteous and fear evil. But I'm trying to tell you that he uses the Melachie, the evil Melachie. Let's go to 1 Corinthians. 1 Corinthians, and then this will be the last one, because I'm not going to be long on this one. I'm going to be sharing a lot more of this in a lot of my sermons. Y'all going to be hearing this. No graven images. And again, I share this, Sister Felicia, I share this to everybody. If you don't come on Shabbat, you sin it. You got a graven image. You got a graven image. The graven image is more than for Yah. Yah commanded us to be here, we be here. My sister Malia, little one, and Brother Michael, and Brother Malachi, and little Miguel, he don't understand that yet, but he will. You know, you coming, man, you the young one, man, but you gonna get it more. Y'all really don't understand, but you got to find yourself in the house of Yah on a Shabbat day. If it's just that one day. I'm sorry, Brother Kevin. You look at it and get on y'all. Pick on you too, Kevin. You're thinking, I forgot about you, sir. All in the back. You're smiling. I love you, sir. Hey, I appreciate you here, sir. I appreciate that. I forgot about you. You know, sit down and talk to everybody and forgot about you. I got you, sir. Hey, Kevin, appreciate you. There you go. Let you know. 1 Corinthians chapter 5. They let you know that y'all, you's got to be in the house of y'all on Shabbat day. I say it because your bishop loves you. I say that. Even though y'all young and I was your age and I was kicking a bucket going to church on Sunday, I had all kind of excuses in the world. Every excuse that y'all had, I done said it already. Just want to let you know. Your bishop said every excuse that you had, I done said it already. And it works sometimes and it don't work. 9 times out of 10 it didn't work. Then my mama just got tired and let me go one day. And after that, you had to wait about another 6 months to a year for it to work again. Okay. Let's go to chapter 5, read 1 and down. It is reported commonly that there is a fornication among you, and such fornication as is not so much as named among the Gentiles, that one should have his father's wife. And you are puffed up and have not rather borne, that he that hath done this deed might be taken away from among you. For I verily, as absent in body, but present in the rock, have judged already as though I were present, concerning him that has so done this deed. In the name of our Elohim Yahushua Mashiach, when you are gathered together in my rock with the power of Elohim Yahushua Mashiach to deliver such and one unto Satan for the destruction of the flesh, that the rock may be saved in the day of Elohim Yahushua. That's what I'm talking about, verse 5. Paul said, send him out and let Satan tear his butt up. Then maybe he come back and repent, and his soul will be right. Okay? Same with us. Same with us. You want to be like that dude right there? And like that church right there? I have idols and sins and be ready for y'all. But Paul said, I judge you already. Send them out. Let Satan deal with you. Let Satan buff you up for a while. And Satan buff you up a while, made you cry out and say, y'all forgive me. I have sinned. Y'all was wrong. I turn from my wicked ways and get back in line and take heed to his laws, statutes, commandments, judgments, and precepts. That's what he wants. He wants us to take heed and don't say that I don't have to obey the laws, statutes, commandments. There's no laws. It's just grace. Then you're fooling yourself. You definitely fooling. If you say that, I want you to call me, please. And all that grace in y'all, if you keep on sinning, it ain't going to help you. Y'all say, y'all forbid if you continue to sin. Y'all forbid it. Keep on sinning and think that you're going to keep on making it. And like you say, you think you're going to go in and shamarine. And I know that's a lie. Because I know if the devil didn't make it, you ain't going to make it. All right, and then I greet Pastor Desiree and Cush, all the 16 churches in Cush, and leaders in our church in Kenya. Speak real quick. A church in Kenya that we did got the money. They got the money, so we have a church in Kenya, El-beth-el Sabbathdaychurch in Kenya. So I thank y'all for that. We'll be sending the money in the middle of May for that. But again, to the TV land, to be saved, must be born again of water and spirit, must repent, be baptized in the name of Yahushua. And y'all may fill you with the Rock Kadesh. If anybody wants the baptism in Yahushua's name, give me a call at 910-388-5295. Phone number, other phone number is 910-381-3056. Got any questions, give me a call. Your soul matters. Your soul is. Okay? And bless you. May y'all bless you and keep you. May y'all make his face shine upon you, be gracious to you. May y'all lift his countenance upon you, give you peace in Yahushua's name. May y'all make you ride on the high places of the earth and feed you with the heritage of Yaakov, with the heritage of Yosef, with the heritage of Abraham, for the mouth of y'all has spoken it, for the mouth of y'all has spoken it, in Yahushua's name. In Yahushua's name. Bottom up.